countdown?
3, 2, 1.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Ymc Podcast. It's Johnny.
It's your girl, Essence. Welcome back, y'all, to the podcast. We thank y'all for tuning in for this episode.
We're so happy to be back. We missed you guys a lot.
We did.
And we hope you guys missed us.
We hope you guys missed us. A little delay, but we back and we better. Okay.
Always better. Things are looking good. Life's going great. We're back with another episode, y'all.
Yes, we are. Now, this episode is going to be a little different. So, we had a lot of people inbox us asking us questions. And so, it was a good amount. So, we picked randomly. We wrote them down for y'all. And we're going to, right here in this bowl. And then, we're going to read them. And so, today is a question and answer episode.
Yes, so we really hope you guys enjoy. It's basically just a variety of questions. We're going to pick out the bowl. We're going to share our experiences. We're going to give advice. We're just going to laugh. We're going to talk. And it's just giving a little kind of chat with your friends kind of day.
Chat with your friends kind of day.
Okay.
All right.
So we have them in a bowl. So I think I'm going to shake it around. And I'm going to have Essence pick one out first.
Alrighty.
Give it a good shake first.
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
All right. Oh, this is little.
All right, let's see what we got.
This one says, do you believe in 50-50 relationships? But I like to be spoiled. LMAO.
Yep, that's me.
Yep, that's me.
She is me.
Yep. Alrighty. Do I believe in 50-50 relationships? I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I do believe in 50-50 relationships because I like to give too. I don't want just my partner just to spoil me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you kind of start to feel bad.
Yeah, like I want him to spoil me too.
Right.
But it's
spoil back.
Spoil back.
Yes.
Now, some days it's going to be 80-20.
Oh.
Some days it's going to be 50-70.
Truly.
But long as it's majority 50-50 in the middle.
Yeah.
Like just a base 50-50 in the middle.
Right.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's the best relationship.
Yeah.
Because you don't want the guy to feel constantly tired. Like, I keep doing this, I keep doing that.
Right. What's the next spontaneous thing I'm about to do?
Yeah, what I'm about to do next, but don't. It's
I get that.
time. That's not fair.
I agree. That's the right way to be. I think 50-50 is the right way to go eventually. But then also, guys, remember, half the time, none of us are married.
Okay.
So let's remember that, because a lot of people put standards on dating, and God said it best. Like we're made for one human being, and we're gonna marry that person. That's who we should be doing that 50-50. You provide for me, I provide for you. I care for your mind, body, and soul, and you do the same for only me. And in the dating pool, it's really hard to ever just feel comfortable off the bat to be like, oh, let me just do 50-50 just because, I'm feeling your vibe. You're not my husband. Half the time we don't even if we are boyfriend and girlfriend, you're just not my husband, guys. Keep that in mind.
Because we be like women, we have a bad habit of doing wifey duties too early.
Yeah.
We do it too
early.
Bad.
You gotta stop, guys. We gotta stop.
Then it's like when you get married, you don't want that spark.
Right.
To
go away. I've been doing this my whole life.
Exactly.
Why? You haven't been married at all. So always keep that in your mind, guys. Date to marry. Don't be, I understand, have your fun dating life, but really date to marry. Let's.
Or if you don't believe in marriage, date.
Right.
Date for forever.
Right. You know not for like, oh, this is going to be a few months. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, you should look at it as a long time thing, hopefully. So, yeah, that was a good question.
It was. Shout out to that person who gave that question.
Oh, yeah. And also, guys, we are keeping them anonymous just because we don't know what level of content is going to be on the questions.
Yeah.
We're not going to put names out there. Maybe one day in the future, if we do a cute, funny one and we really want your names out there, give you guys shout outs or something like that. Just for you guys tuning in, we'll say your names, give you a shout out. But this is more of an anonymous Q&A
today.
Just so you guys know.
All right, on to the next question.
All right.
Shake.
Here we go. I'm ready. All right. All right, let's see what I got. All right, this one says, I'm messing with somebody who has a smell.
Ooh.
Okay, so this giving hygiene already. Okay, but the smell is related to their culture. like
Ooh.
burning incense. Okay.
Okay.
How do I tell him I don't like the smell of his culture?
I'm sorry.
This is a crazy way to word a question.
You see this question?
This is a crazy way to word a question.
I gotta break this question down because I
don't even know how to really smell a culture.
So
I know what you mean because you can smell certain foods and be like, oh, that's Indian, or oh, they making oxtails, or oh, you know what I mean? Of course, culture like that.
But she said burning incense.
But on the body, burning incense.
No, she said, hold on, burning stank.
Burning stank incense. Not the good kind, not the Nag Champa. Not those. Okay, so
she said, how do I tell him I don't like the smell of his coat? Okay, listen, this could be very sensitive. Okay, so it's like you don't want to tell him. This is your question, but we're going to you don't want to tell him.
Because I need help.
Because you don't want to tell him that you don't. It's like, okay, when you're with somebody, you should automatically know what culture they're in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So hopefully you did like a little research if you care for them, or you
should know.
You should know.
Be culturally aware.
You know, sometimes when people they smell like their house.
Right.
So maybe like their parents.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or say
that makes sense, right?
Yeah. So I would have to say don't be too harsh to like, yo, you stink. You smell like that culture.
Yeah, like that's like what?
You cannot be insensitive.
Yeah,
please.
Don't be insensitive. Please. I feel like go into it, maybe start it as a conversation instead of like confronting him like, oh hey, so I need to talk to you about the smell. Maybe start it as a conversation. So like, hey, like maybe even if you wear a certain perfume that day or something, and you could like tell him like, oh, do you like how this smells? Like give him your wrist to smell or something. And then you could be like, sometimes I feel like, you smell like incense, and it's a bit, maybe you could say it's a bit too much for me.
A bit too much.
Or something like that. It's a bit too much on my nose. Just so it's not like you're saying he stink. Maybe it's just a bit too strong of an incense smell.
Like, hey, babe, like, don't take this the wrong way.
Or you can also go the gift route and buy him cologne. And hopefully he'll wear it or something. I don't know.
But the cologne could run out. So
that's true. I mean, and it's also if it's on his clothes every time.
It's on his
clothes.
It's
a house thing. You can't spray the house with cologne.
That's what I'm saying. You just gotta.
Yeah, you gotta approach it with a conversation.
A conversation
must be had. That's all I can say.
That's all.
And if you really like him, the conversation will go well because he'll be listening.
He will be understanding, like
Yeah, it's not like he's gonna be like, oh, okay, then we're just not gonna mess with each other anymore. Like.
If he's mature enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The mature people understand what we're saying.
People understand what we're saying.
That's just the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
My turn.
I like that. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got.
This John, wait, where you
John?
From? Where you from? New York City. This John.
That's such a nice word.
Yeah, I know, right? I like it.
That.
I really love John.
Yeah.
This John wanted to go to the haunted houses, but no cap. I'm scary, no funny. Oh my god.
Not I'm afraid.
I'm scared.
I love those. And I feel like I don't know what to say, but I feel like she wants to go so you can give that protector vibe. So I'm just going to need you to get over your fear.
You got to go, my boy. I'm sorry.
I'm definitely going to need you to get over your fear.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's going to show, like, you care. Like, you can even tell her, like, I ain't going to lie, I'm a little scary, but we going to go because you want to go. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be smooth when you...
Yes. Heavy, smooth operator.
You
like,
got to be a smooth operator.
Don't come off really scared for real.
No,
it's going to be like, dang, we can change it, and you don't want her to feel like that.
Exactly.
Because then it'll be like, dang, I messed it up. Because it's like, that's something she really want to do. So don't come at it like, this is really out of my comfort zone.
Please don't do that.
Don't do that because she's going to be like, oh, well, damn, what, you want to do something else? Like, you want to change it? Do we need to change it?
And then, most likely, she going to have an attitude the whole night because she not doing what she want to do.
Because it's like, you knew exactly what she wanted to do. And it's spooky season. Like, you got to take the girls out and have fun. Like, you got to take the girls out. Face your fear. I feel like you'll have a good time.
Have a great time.
I feel like it's the point of it is for both of you to still be scared. Like, she doesn't expect you to be hard rock all the way through, like, oh yeah, I'm good to go. Like, she expects you to get scared so y'all can laugh about it and y'all can actually have a good time.
Actually have a good time.
Like, if she didn't like you, she definitely wouldn't be asking you to take her to a haunted house anyway, because I'm not going to go to no haunted house with somebody I'm not into or don't like, because it wouldn't be fun to me.
And on top of that, it's like, you can't go there and act not scared. That's boring.
Right, because then they're going to be like,
you're just sitting there slow, just
but like,
walking,
it gets like the people that go and basically waste their money to be like, I'm going to show you guys I'm not scared. Like, okay, well,
it's no fun in
congrats, you wasted your money.
Yeah.
To show us you're not afraid. Like, okay, you know what I mean?
No fun in that there.
Lots of spooky things coming up. Like,
even like let's say you really like you really is terrified. Okay, even though I'm still saying you gotta go, my boy.
Yeah,
but that's you do. Because you know
got to see it through.
You got to see it through.
Okay.
Even if you're really scared though, do something spooky where it's not like even Wicked Farms.
Wickham Farms.
Wickham Farms. Oh my gosh.
I'm going. We gotta go.
I never went. I gotta go.
Yes, I went one time with a bland guy, and I had the worst time. Just
really?
Just because he was bland. So yeah.
Yeah,
I want to redo that because I loved it. It's beautiful out there.
Really?
That's so cute and fun.
Is it far?
It's really not far. Like it's out there. I don't know. You've been to the drive-in movies.
Oh, that's deep.
A bit deep, but it's before that though.
Okay.
It's the same amount of driving a little bit, but once you get out there, it's beautiful. Like you get the bag, you can pick your own apples.
It's the donut for me.
The donut and the drink. Yeah. When I went last year, I didn't even get the drink.
How much that cost? $20.
That's about $10-15. $10 to $12.99.
That's right.
But no, everybody know that drink we talk about because everybody gets it every year. I had just went for the first time last year. But I think it's a great place to really go with friends. I feel like if we all went as a group, that might be something to do. That might be something to do. So yeah, even like she said, not a haunted house, but it's spooky related. It's October.
Or scary
something
movie.
fall.
Like,
yes, so many scary movies coming out. Yes, so many scary movies. Bruh, the new Exorcist with the two little girls. Really? There's a new one coming out with two little girls.
Man.
Oh my God. I
seen The Nun. The Nun was actually The Nun 2.
Oh, The Nun 2. I don't think I've seen that yet, actually. Nope. I didn't see that
one came out. That one was valid. Talk to Me.
Oh, I love them. That movie was good.
But it wasn't as scary though.
It really wasn't.
It was good as in like a storyline.
Yeah, good storyline, but besides that, definitely not afraid.
Not at all.
No jump scares for real.
Not at all.
It was given like Case 39.
That was a little scary.
If you guys don't know Case 39, check it out. That was a little scary. Now you're right. It was much more scary.
That was a little scary.
But it had more. It gave you more feeling than Talk to Me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you got more feeling out of Case 39 than you did Talk to Me. And Case 39 is old, y'all. Y'all better check that out.
Check that.
That's something for you to watch this October.
It is.
I just put my friend onto it a few days ago because she had never seen it. She was like, "I'd never seen this. This was amazing."
Oh, this came on when I was legit. Like,
yes, I remember us watching it on the computer. Yeah. In the daytime with the windows with the blinds shut on the computer. Yes, literally sitting in the living room, bro. That was some time.
Either, a whole computer, you couldn't move it. It's in one area.
Literally, we just sitting there watching it. Like, oh my God, this is crazy.
In the most uncomfortable chairs.
Swear to God, locked in, bro, locked in, like not playing.
Oh my God.
But yes, take her anywhere spooky. It's October. Do anything fall related. Yeah, just have fun this month.
Yeah. Cause
I know I am.
Okay.
Period.
All right.
Okay.
It's your turn.
It is.
Yeah.
Your turn. All right. My turn. All right. These questions is juicy, y'all.
It is. I like them.
All right. Here we go. This question says, did you guys sneak out at 14? Because I get in trouble for that a lot. Yes, I did. Simple answer is yes.
You did?
Yeah. Let me see. 14. Yeah.
Oh, this is news to me.
Wait.
Do tell.
14. Wait, let me not put myself too early, actually. Let me not make myself.
I remember one time
sound too bad.
You might have been like 16.
Yeah, actually, I'm a bit early.
14 is a little.
I'm a bit early, y'all. I'm lying. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't start sneaking out until I was 16. 16, 17 was when I was sneaking out because my mom was still strict. Like, I wasn't really even dating at 16, 17 because how my mom was. So, like, I was building relationships with people. And, like, if they lived in my area or if they came to see me, like, we would meet up and, like, hang out for a little bit. And then I would go back in. But it would always be late at night when my mom was knocked out in the bed.
Oh, snap.
But this was 16. I didn't have the courage to do it at 14 because I just felt like I still was in that child mode. So, nighttime to me meant, like, danger time. I'm not about to walk down the street alone. My mom's in the bed. She's sleeping. So I kind of was in that zone of like, oh, I can get kidnapped.
Right.
So I'm actually not going to. So I didn't really sneak out at 14. It wasn't until I was older, like high school age for real. 14 is like too.
I was about to say.
Too primal. Yeah, never mind. That was a lie. Sorry, y'all. Too primal. I was scared. But at 16, I was like, I must. But not too much.
Now, if you're 14, please don't sneak out.
Yeah, honestly, it's very dangerous, especially if you're living in Rochester, New York. Let's just say it's just very dangerous.
It's too
here.
dangerous.
You don't want to even.
Now, when we was younger, it was dangerous back then, but now it's like it's too.
And I feel like every generation is gonna say that, especially about here. Like, oh yeah, it was bad when I was growing up, but now it's even worse. So it's gonna continue to get bad. So. Guys, there's Kia girls and Kia guys out early in those mornings when you feel like you want to sneak out. Not the best place to be because they don't know how to drive. You can end up in a car accident that you have nothing to do with. You can just end up in so many different situations in the middle of the night. And your mom's in the bed sleeping and she would never know.
Thinking that you in the bed sleep.
That's so disheartening.
The whole time my child is out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a disheartening thing. So
I can never sneak out. Like the way my mom was, I didn't dare.
Yeah.
I didn't dare.
And sometimes it does start with the parents. Like, you got to get stricter. Sorry.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. The only time I probably snuck out was, I ain't gonna lie, I probably was like 9 or 10. And my cousin. God. Mom, but listen.
Yeah, tell this.
Word, I'm on
like,
you about 14.
Right, do tell this.
About 9
right. I'm listening.
I was like, but it's not bad though.
Okay.
Because I didn't mean to sneak out.
Oh, okay.
Like, it was intentional. My cousin came up here for the summer. And so I live across the park.
Right.
So it's not the kids. It's the summertime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Got the break.
If they knew how close that park was, it wouldn't count for real. It don't count. Like, she could look out the window and see her with no issues. So I shouldn't be getting yelled at.
Point me out.
Right. I shouldn't be getting yelled at because you can see me. Honestly.
Boy, my mom had binoculars.
Right. No harm, no foul. You can see over here. You can see me.
You feel me?
Don't play me.
And so, you know how, like, you knock on the door and you know your mom busy, but you ask that question anyway.
Right.
So like, it's one of them, like,
I'm going to
still ask. And so I'm like, Mom, can I go to the break? Can I go to the park? And she said, yeah. But she said, yeah, as in what? As in, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, what's wrong?
Yo.
So.
You took that as your green light.
I took that as my green light.
Thanks.
So I was like, yeah. Okay.
Yo, that is crazy.
I swear to God, next thing you know, you see my mom trying.
Oh, Lord. I can hear her now. Like, I can really hear her now. I'm sorry. Like. It's just crazy.
So, long as just don't sneak out. If you're 14, don't sneak out.
Yeah, guys, just
don't. Because when you sneak out, that's when the worst things happen. And Rochester is too bad. If you live in Rochester, the world, period. But where we live out now is too bad for you guys to sneak out. There's nothing for you outside.
At 1, 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, at 1, 2, 3 in the morning, feel like you have to sneak out.
Simple.
No.
That means it's not for you. Especially at 14 and they're enticing you to sneak out. That means it's not for you.
Watch a movie or something. Like,
yeah, guys, sit down.
And then if you do sneak out, I'm not encouraging you.
Safety's first. Don't.
If you do, don't.
Don't.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay, gotcha.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
If you do sneak out, don't be outside.
Yeah. Don't be like, oh, I'm outside.
Don't be like, I'm outside.
You're 14. Like.
Yeah, please. You're 14. Make sure.
And you probably got school tomorrow.
Heavy on the
What
school.
are you doing?
Heavy on the school.
Guys, you gotta learn how to be comfortable acting your age.
You got your whole life to be like.
And I knew that even growing up. Like, I always acted my age. I didn't act like I remember being around those girls that were 14, but they dressed and looked like they were 17 years old.
And I
No business doing that, no idea why. And it wasn't even about body parts and, oh, they're just a little growner. No, it was the actual way they were dressing. And the actual way that they knew how to put on a full face of makeup. Like they were the top makeup artists in the world. So, act your age and you'll have a lot more fun.
You will.
Simple.
Because you're going to getting bored too quick.
All right, y'all. Whose turn? Your turn?
Let me see.
Oh, yeah. I just answered the sneak out one. All right, here we go.
Let me see.
All right, what we got?
Oh, how many chances do you give a dude?
How many chances do you give a dude?
Yeah. See, this can be.
It really should be more open-ended.
This is
But I'm over the era of 3 strikes you're out. I'm in the era of 1 and done.
See, it depends on who it is. Okay, so
okay.
I had my shares where like I would give a guy. Rewind, because I didn't play that. I didn't. When it comes to like a dude giving.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just now getting to that point.
I might have gave him like a little extra here and there, be a little delulu.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Everybody got that delulu moment,
right? But it's like
but
now,
as an OD, if you mess up with me bad one time,
you good.
You good. I'm good on you.
Yeah.
But if I give you a second time, now 2 chances, I say that's it, because everybody gonna mess up.
Right. And I've learned that once you give I've learned that once they mess up and then you give them a second chance, you're just opening the door to just be embarrassed because he's going to do the same thing.
That's why you got to make them feel it when they mess up the first time. You
and it's like, unfortunately, these dudes feel it and then they still do the same stuff. That's why it's like, it's a brain thing. Yeah. At this point, it's a brain thing. Yeah. Because I don't know if y'all like just don't get it, or if at that point, that gives me, okay, I'm not who you really want anyway, so I'm done wasting my time, one and done. This is why I say, back to what I said, date to marry. Because if you giving these men who aren't your husband chance after chance, don't dare get in a marriage and he cheated and you're like, oh, divorce. Because look what you did your whole life. Exactly. You got to set a standard to stick to it. So I'm in the era of one and done, and I'm not changing it. Yes. Because if I change it, that means I'm willing to accept whatever you come back with, which is probably more bull.
So and we gotta stop accepting bull. Yeah, man. We gotta stop accepting bull.
I feel much better now that I've stopped doing that. Because it's like, stop accepting someone not talking to you right. Stop accepting people trying to portray you as someone you're not. You know, or trying to make it seem like you're the bad person, or as soon as they get mad at you or have a problem with you, they're bringing you down in any way they can. Those are not the type of men you want around. Those are the men that actually need some therapy. Yeah. And actually need to look at themselves, because most of the men that even do female tendency things like that are the ones who are either A, jealous of you, or B, that's how they think of themselves. So it's like they're looking in the mirror. Yep. But it's not me, baby. You're looking at yourself. So it's like, once you hit the era of one and done, you'll be like, oh, I feel much better. Because if I would have let him do that again, exactly. Because if I would have let him do that again, I probably still would have been dealing with it today. Exactly. You saved yourself so much time.
Once you set them boundaries and standards of how you want to respect, you attract what you want.
All of it comes to you.
All of it comes to you. A good
set that standard, don't move it.
Yes. Don't move
it, y'all. For real.
I'm glad that question was in there.
Right.
Yeah. That was
all right.
Shout out to that person about that question.
Here you go.
There you go. You left.
All right. All right. Mine says, how do you feel about dating guys with kids? I'm dating somebody who has 2, ages 3 and 7, and I don't know if I should trust him. Okay, now.
Okay.
No, this is in my ballpark. No, let me stop. Let me stop. I've learned in my experience this past year or so dealing with someone with a kid, I've just learned that it is a situation that makes me uncomfortable. Now, it may have made me uncomfortable in my experience because this was someone that I was dating on and off since I was like 15, 16 years old. Same. Makes a big difference because you think, oh, this is going to be my person the person to have our kid together. Kid. That just crashed like a big old car accident and everything burns to the ground. So for me, I was like still in it, but emotionally detaching every day. Emotionally trying to literally get out of it. Because I'm like, I set my standard since I've been young. My standard has always been like, if my kid isn't your first kid, I just don't see myself with you. Yeah. And it's always been that. And when this happened, I realized how I really set my standard and never wavered, because if I would have wavered, this wouldn't have even bothered me. I would have been like, oh, okay, we're going to keep going. We still going to be good. But no, it bothered me enough to where I realized that, oh, this is just, it's no longer, this isn't in my future.
It's not the same.
It's very unfortunate, but that, it kind of is kind of done. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, I thought that was going to be our main, thing. Like, we're going to learn together.
Do everything together.
I can't with somebody who has children with somebody else and has all this experience and all these birthdays and all this stuff, not to take it away from you, you know what I mean? Because children are beautiful. But I don't like dealing with people with kids simply from my experience. So if I were to have somebody that came up to me and wanted to date me and give me a whole bunch of things, but you have 2 kids with 2 different women, I will decline. It's unfortunate, but the kid situation can be tricky, and it all depends on how you feel about dating, because a lot of girls in this day and age, they're all over the internet talking about somehow they love baby dads, and it just doesn't attract my attention.
It doesn't. So, it's like we're not knocking people down.
Yeah, I would never. I would never.
From we have our own experience. Like my experience, my ex ended up having a son.
Yeah.
And
look how many people share this type of story. You know what I mean? So it's like every woman is different, but we got those emotions.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a situation, and it hurts. Situation.
Then it's like, okay, we was back talking, dealing with each other, and then I always hated baby mama and baby dad drama. I cannot do that type of drama.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. So it ended up becoming. This is even before this is like catching up. You know what I'm saying? This past year. We're catching up, and then his baby mother took his phone and said that you need to stop texting him. Oh. He's over my house every day. Yeah, he's not yours. And it's like, first of all, I'm not about to argue.
Yeah, but what a slap in the face, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely slap in the face.
Yeah, I'm not about to argue over him. I'm going to stop right there.
Yeah.
Because I was already iffy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And women's intuition always tell you anyway.
Intuition. That's what I'm saying. So I can't. Once that happened, it was over.
Yeah.
Because I
knew before the baby was here. Like I knew it belonged to this boy. I already knew. But unfortunately, the mother did not. So they had to, that's another layer. So I was waiting in limbo, like, oh, okay.
Right.
Maybe. Maybe you're not even a candidate.
Right.
But in my women's intuition, it was already confirmed. So once it was confirmed, it was like, not really shocked, just hurt and depressed and all these other things. So it's just like, I feel like if you as a woman didn't even go through an experience like that and you're in the dating pool and you're dating baby dads and you have no kids, I feel like
just be careful.
Just have your own experiences. Don't be like, oh, okay, so they're just saying like all baby dads, like just say no, because that's not true. A lot of people find their person with someone else's, baby dad, and that's just older, what it is.
We don't have kids yet. We wasn't married yet, so we got the only way I would date somebody with children for an older, a blended family. Blended families are beautiful.
Yeah, I would never judge a blended family,
never.
But I still want my experience of having my child with someone.
Yes. Exactly.
Like I said, simple. So it's like, just like that other question, when you set your standard, don't waver, and there you go.
There you go.
Who knows if that will end up being your husband? I mean, that's my goal, to be married before I even birth a baby.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to have everybody has their own plan.
Right.
We see that in the world every day. Everybody has their own plan.
Right.
But there are women who want to be married first, secure first, and then be like, okay, I'm ready. And that's me, you know? So it's like, I'm not going to waver from that, and that's going to take me where I want to go.
Exactly.
To the future I see. Because I didn't waver and be like, you know what? Dang, I'm attached to this person. I love him so much. Let me just continue to stick it out and still, you know, make my family with him. No. Why? That's not something you set for yourself. So if it's being wavered now, maybe that's just not the person for you at this time. Because God will reveal your cards easily and right in your face. And you still gonna make your own decision, but he gonna see.
And he gonna see, and I recommend don't look away from the cards.
Heavy on don't look away from the cards, because I looked away from the cards.
Yes.
And I was just hurting myself more and more.
That's what I'm saying.
So I finally had to face the cards and be like, look, back to the standard that I said I wasn't gonna waver from, but I still did. Have no idea why. So let me go back to that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's hard, but what's real always returns. And what's God sent will always come back. Simple as that. That's the only thing you could really follow. If it's God sent, it's not going to miss you.
It's not going to miss you.
And if it don't come back, that means it wasn't sent from God. There you go. And that's the end of the story.
That's the end of the story. Okay. Preach.
Close the book. Don't waver, y'all. That is the phrase of the day. We got to start doing phrase of the day.
Yeah.
Don't waver. We're going to start doing phrase of the day. Yeah. That's a good phrase.
I like that.
Phrase of the day is don't waver. Because once you do, that's when you start to see stuff go wrong. Once you really waver from what you know. You know? Don't act like you don't know what you don't know. Because you know. Period. All right, y'all.
We get down to these last few questions.
Few more.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Let's see. Shake.
Shake. What's up? That one? Oh, that's the one. Ooh. Okay, what that say?
What's your biggest red flag on a first date?
Oh!
Woo! All right. I've seen this dude.
Oh, okay.
I've seen this dude butt crack getting out the car. I think I'm done. Okay, y'all, let me put
I think I'm done.
Okay. All right,
I think I'm done too.
I think I'm done too.
I think that's our last question.
We're going to be done right with you.
Yeah, I think we're going to answer this and go.
Y'all, listen. I'm sorry. One thing about me, my pet peeve,
I got a few, so you go ahead.
But my pet peeve, when I
got a few toppers.
Yo, when a dude get out the car and his whole behind is showing, or the
whether
crack,
that's butt crack or the drawers, right?
See, if it's like the line of the drawers,
that's nothing. But I shouldn't see your whole booty.
But I shouldn't see your whole butt.
No, I really shouldn't see the whole design on your PSDs. Like that's crazy.
What I'm saying. I shouldn't point out.
That's out of this world. That's out of this world.
Saying?
Like I shouldn't see the picture on your ass.
I
Excuse my language, guys. But
it's
we all have that, and I shouldn't see that. You know?
Yeah, I shouldn't see it.
And I agree because I just don't I never got it. I mean,
I'd be so turned off.
That's what, and I was one of the people who. I agreed with my grandparents, like the old school thing, like where's y'all belts at? Because
I agree with that.
Where did this style come from? Because when did we have to see your lower body part for you to attract women? Because it's not attracting me.
It's not attracting.
That's one of them for me. Another one, before you even get to the date, is if I get in your car and it's mad dirty. If it's really dirty in there, red flag.
Because a guy car usually be clean.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, if I get in a dirty car, that means I know you're about to take me somewhere cheap. That's red flag number 3.
Yes.
I shouldn't be going to Applebee's.
Yep.
Because there's too many people that commonly go to Applebee's for a first date.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not, no.
Get it 2 for $20 and
I don't like that. I'm sorry, I just don't like that. And there's nothing in Rochester that's over $1 million.
If you're younger, if you're like 14,
15, 16,
that's
that's perfect.
That's perfect.
14 through 16. 16 through 25. Thumbs down. Because ain't nothing in Rochester over $1 million. Ain't nothing here like top tier out of town fine dining, okay?
Yes.
You can afford the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah. You can afford Longhorn Steakhouse. You can afford Red Lobster. Red Lobster really ain't much, honestly, but they got expensive things.
Yeah, they do.
And I can pick what I want.
That part.
You're limiting me by taking me to Applebee's because all we have is chicken burgers and
pasta,
fries, and and it's not high quality
at all.
They're gonna mess it up.
It's like a fast food restaurant sitting down.
It's literally a fast food restaurant sitting down. Yeah. Set a standard because I don't let nobody take me to Applebee's.
She said,
not no more.
Biggest red flag on a date. Okay, now this.
So on the date when they're actually sitting down having the date.
That or just the date period.
Okay.
It's just a date period.
You got something?
My biggest red flag on a date, because I actually just kind of went through this, is when a guy constantly talks about himself.
I knew you was about to say that. I swear, I knew you were about to say that.
You know I got PTSD from that.
And that's correct. That's correct.
When a guy is constantly talking about himself,
that's the biggest red flag.
Or this and the third.
That's the biggest red flag.
No, this would drop me off. Drop me off.
You could have been on this date alone. This could have been a solo date.
You could have looked in the mirror at home and talked about yourself and show your pictures. I don't no.
You could have literally put the camera on yourself here and got on live and had a great dinner, a solo date.
A great solo date. I don't understand
why I'm here if we're talking all about you. I don't like that,
When I tell you it was a little quick date to like this sub place, he getting this. Hold on, this is a story, y'all. Hold on. He getting his sub, right? Okay. He getting his sub, and he couldn't even tell the lady how he wanted his sub because he's talking about him to me.
Dang.
That's what I'm saying. So
no.
It's embarrassing to me because even a lady like,
right, like
excuse me,
hello, I'm at work.
Turkey salon, what?
Hello, like I'm working. Like, gosh.
So he literally kept talking about himself, girl, showing him pictures. Yeah, this me in the suit. I look good in the suit, and I'm looking at him like. So girl, we get to the checkout line, right?
Oh my God.
We get to the checkout line, card going. Declined.
Lord. Help him, Lord.
Oh, man. They just took my money off my card. They took my money off. I'm like, do it. So they just took it off? As in, like, it's showing on your phone. I'm like, well, where is it on your phone? They just took it. What? No, they just took it. Man, oh my gosh. And I don't get paid until Friday. So I'm looking at him like, I know you're not expecting me to buy this.
Because you won't be getting a bite.
You won't get a bite.
I'm taking this home to eat. You can take me home and I'll eat it by myself.
When I tell you, I'm so glad we drove separate cars to this little sub place.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I can just leave because I.
because
I think I would say I have to take an Uber. He wanted me to buy that sub, and I looked at him and I laughed. I swear to you, I laughed.
I would have laughed too. Because are you dead serious?
And I laughed at him like, this is not happening.
No, I'm shocked.
No, like I'm baffled. Like don't ever.
That was crazy.
Block, delete.
Never see me again in your life.
Never see you again in your life. Because that's what you're not about to do.
Yeah, we're going to leave that there. Because
that's
that's how we know.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We got 4 more.
Yep.
Oh, it's my turn. All right. Here we go. This one says, there's a group of girls I hang out with. I'm in 11th grade.
Aww.
I told them I like a boy. And now one of my friends in the group is dating him.
Oh my God.
Any advice on this? Because I feel like real friends wouldn't do this.
See, this is why sometimes I don't miss high school days.
Yeah, this is really some high school stuff. It really is some high school stuff. Like, oh my God. Dang.
Well, first off.
Yeah, let's start with that's not your real friend.
Thank you.
That's easy. That's easy.
Words out my mouth.
It's easy from an older age looking down and thinking about it. Like, you have to realize that's not your real friend.
That's not your friend. You have to be careful who you tell you like, because that person might not be attractive to them, but once you get some type of he cute, now they start to find features
it's
of
very
what they
weird,
like about them.
but
it's weird. It's don't stress about it.
Thank God people grow from high school, so just go through it. At least you have your morals and stuff already. Exactly. Some people don't. And you have to be like, oh, okay, so you're one of those weird girls. And you just got to leave it at that.
You got to leave it like that. And I know sometimes it could get lonely because you said a group of girls. And, sometimes the girl's going to be friends with that girl.
Yeah, like, they're going to choose her, leave you behind. Because friend favoritism is real. I'll always say that. And always say that for the rest of my life. Because it's just real. And at the end of the day, even if that were the case, you always find your own friends.
Yep.
You always find your own people to vibe with. Because at the end of the day, same thing happened to me, except it was after high school, and people choose sides, and I still had my group. I still had my people who knew right is right and wrong is wrong. Yeah. It's simple of having morals and being like, okay, and at this point, we're adults. We out of 11th grade. We out of 12th grade. and y'all still doing, you know what I mean? You're still gonna experience that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But you got to stand on, I know I'm not weird and I know I have morals, so let me just worry about myself. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It makes everything better.
But might be a period where you be alone.
Right.
But you're going to get friends. Friends is going to flock to you. When you least expect it in your class. It sucks. Don't get me wrong, it sucks. But you're going to find somebody way better looking than him. Yeah. Okay.
Period.
Just got to wait on your time.
Right. No rush.
Okay.
All right. Essence is up.
I hate being a middle child.
Okay.
Okay, it's not a question, but
a comment. We'll take comments. Always.
Okay.
Middle child.
I hate being a middle child.
I'm not a middle child.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Middle child syndrome is real.
Yeah.
It's real, but I get it. Because you don't know if you're gonna bond with the older, and then you're gonna bond with the younger. Or sometimes the older always got that title, and the younger has that child title.
Right.
The middle just feels stuck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So middle child syndrome is real, but you just gotta find a way of just, I don't know how to say it, just that sibling love. Just make it one. Don't make it like old, middle, youngest. You know what I'm saying?
Find a way to all blend.
All blend.
Once you all blend and find your, I mean, I'm sure you guys already all have your own separate personalities and separate interests, but being able to come together and like do an activity or just talk or be able to just have fun, it's good once it's blended. Don't always make it seem like, oh, I'm superior to you, so like, why are you talking to me? Like, your older sibling hopefully doesn't act like that, but it's just like, you know, blended. Like, I wish I would have had a few. Yeah. I wish I would have had a few siblings in the house, because I definitely would be, if I was the oldest, youngest, I would be bothering everybody, because you're my family.
Yep.
And it's supposed to be blended, fun, like it's family stuff. Like, just, you know,
so
vibe out.
Yeah, just vibe out.
Yeah. Don't worry about it too much.
Just worry about yourself.
And don't think of yourself as a middle child. Like, don't label yourself as
just think of yourself as a child, a sibling.
Yeah, like, we're all siblings we're all growing up.
That part.
Fast at that. Next thing you know, you're not a middle child. You're an adult. So it doesn't matter.
You're a teenager.
Like, middle doesn't really matter, because you're all going to be adults. And then next thing you know, it's just going to be like, okay, you all have adult responsibilities, so you might as well all identify the same.
Exactly. But I get it.
Right.
I definitely get that. But stay in there. Stay strong.
Stay strong.
Good.
Period.
You're good.
All right. Here we go. Last few.
Yep.
All right. What age did your mom stop taking your phone? Because my mom keep bugging. If I'm being honest, my phone was getting taken until I was about 14, 15.
Man, my phone was getting taken.
Yeah.
All throughout high school.
Wow. That was when my mom finally let me have it.
I think the only year my phone was my senior year.
Wow. Yeah. She finally stopped taking it when I think I was in
11th grade.
Going to 9th grade, or was in 9th. I can't remember. But yeah, she was taking it. Because she's like, you're going to get your sleep. You're going to be up. And you're going to go to school every day. And it was like, I know if I had it, I would have been on it. So it's like, it's nothing against her.
Yeah.
But it is something about just having that. Just having it there.
Yeah.
Having it available.
Yeah.
But that also can always be your downfall, especially being in school, because next thing you know, it's there and available, and you're up until 5 a.m. and then you have to get up for school in an hour.
Yep.
So it's like, you know,
it's pain.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Around that age, it was pain.
I was so mad. I would be crying. I would be so mad. Like,
then I love having, like, texting my friends. Like, I don't have my phone, like I'm missing out.
When they was up at night, my phone was getting taken. So it was like I was sending my last messages and doing all this. And I would just be upset, because it's like, you don't have to take it. Like, it's not like I'm on it. You know what I mean?
My mom knew I loved my phone, so that was an easy punishment.
My mom, too. Like, I would act like I didn't know. I would be like, oh, I'm going to act like I'm asleep. Like, some nights she would forget to take it.
Yeah.
But I knew she would remember. So I'm going to be like, okay, let me act like I'm sleeping. Maybe she won't come in here and take it.
Man, my mom used to go under my pillow.
Dang.
Swipe. I woke up. Where my... I just knew she had it.
I get that.
Yeah.
But stay in there. I mean, it's not forever. Because hopefully once you're a teenager, things loosen up, you know. Just continue to show that you're responsible.
And what you doing for your phone to get taken?
Right. Because continue to show that you're responsible, and it won't get taken.
It won't get taken.
Simple. Just play some games and watch some videos. Not inappropriate.
Stay on YouTube,
and, you know, stay on YouTube, and, you know. Netflix,
Yep.
things like that.
You be good.
And yeah, it'll loosen up.
Alright, we're gonna pick.
Alright.
This one. You can pick
And
that
then
one.
I got the last one.
Last two
Okay.
right here.
Alright, y'all.
This one says, what makes a good friend? Oh, I
That's
like
a
this.
good one. What makes a good friend?
What makes a good friend? A lot of things make a good friend.
Amen on that. It's a lot of
it's
things.
a lot of things that
There's
makes a
no
good
and there's
friend.
no book. There's no checklist.
There's no book.
Let's
I feel
make that
like,
clear.
Yeah. So, what makes a good friend? A friend that don't lie to you. A friend that is not envy of you.
Mm-hmm.
A friend that actually cares about you.
Yep.
A friend that sticks up for you when different people are talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
A friend that has your back when you are feeling down. A friend
Yes.
that lifts you up. A friend that don't hate on your success.
Mm-hmm.
So you will feel. See, everybody. You would know when you have a good friend, but sometimes you don't know when you have a good friend because
Right.
always. Sometimes you have that friend that got that little bit of oomph in them.
Right.
But you know you just got to deal with it. It's
Exactly.
your choice to rather you deal with
Yeah,
that.
or
their
like that
personality.
friend, that great friend that always comes with a few extra problems.
Yeah.
Or the one that always have a lot of extra going on, but you love them because they're there for you and you're there
Like
for
their
them.
whole aura is a good friend. Even
Oh,
everybody
Good
got
energy.
different stuff you don't like, good
Yeah.
pros and cons about somebody. But
Absolutely.
as long as you got that good energy, that good vibe, somebody that roots
Yes.
for you, somebody that don't talk down or give you bad advice, you
Right.
will really know. You will feel
I
when you have a
agree.
good friend.
Yeah, I agree. I would
Yeah.
say even to piggyback off of all the stuff you said, I would say all that stuff plus a friend that supports anything you want to do. A friend that supports your career path, your career goals. A friend that takes accountability when they're wrong, recognizes that sometimes they may not be a good friend all the time, but are they able to be a good friend to the point where they're able to have those conversations and not deflect and
Yep.
make it seem like an issue
Right.
or make it seem like there's beef or
Right.
make it seem
Yeah.
like there's something
Competition or something.
yeah, because
Yeah.
as a friend, I should be able to really talk to you at any time about anything without you ever thinking I'm coming at you
Yep.
in a confrontational way.
Yeah.
I don't beef with my friends.
At all.
If you're my friend, you
We're
would
not
never.
beefing.
If you're my friend, you would never say the word beef to me.
Thank you.
Cause how?
You're not doing that. You're
How?
not doing that. Good friends, very
Oh, okay.
understanding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
if that's a real friend, they take accountability and be like, you know what? I see your side. Even they may not even agree, but recognize a friend that is able to recognize. Understand,
Yeah.
listen, respond with sense. A friend with common sense, a brain. Because some people do weird things, sporadic things out of nowhere, and you'll never understand it. And those are the people that you realize, like, they were only there for a season, and they're probably not my friend anymore for a reason.
Speaking of season, you're going to have a lot of seasonal friends, okay?
Seasonal.
You're going to have a lot of seasonal
It could
friends.
be a long season.
It could be a long season.
Or
It could be a short season. But best believe in them seasonal friends, we're going to learn different lessons.
Yep.
That's going to help you
Every
grow.
time.
So don't regret the friends that was not good friends because they're teaching you.
Yeah.
They're showing you. They're teaching you.
Every person
They're
that
building
leaves you
up.
is a lesson. Yeah.
The whole time they're building you up to be a better person. So
Yeah.
shoot, thank
Character.
you. I just
Character growth.
Character
Like
growth.
you're adding to my character growth.
Yep.
So yeah.
appreciate it.
Okay, those were all the
Alrighty.
questions. Okay, y'all, and this was an actually longer episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed because we wanted to give you guys a little extra since we did miss last week.
We did.
We're back and we're better. We love you guys very much, and we just want to say continue to tune in on all platforms. As of right now, we have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, as well as Spotify podcast.
Yep.
Today's episode will be uploaded on YouTube first, so look for it there. Facebook was giving me some issues last time, so we're gonna work with that YouTube channel. We want to grow that. We want to get some subscribers.
Subscribe.
Please comment on all our videos. Let us know if you have any questions. Leave questions in the comments under the videos on YouTube.
Because we are looking at them, as you can see. But next time when we do these question and answers, we're going to announce when we are doing them.
Yeah, we will make an announcement.
The questions in.
Yeah, an announcement. I'm sorry we didn't make an announcement for this one, guys. This was really last minute, but we know we wanted to give you guys an episode.
Yep.
So just continue to tune in because next time we will make a poll. We will post up that we're doing a Q&A. Send in all your questions, your scenarios, your comments, and we will start doing phrase of the day, what we were talking about. So remember, phrase of the day today is don't waver.
Don't waver.
Stand on your business, stand on your standards, and nothing nothing can go wrong. So don't waver and worry about you. Like, it's all about you.
What about you?
And building yourself up, guys.
Yes.
So continue to tune in on all our platforms. And we're so happy to be back with you guys. Please interact with us. And we will be back very, very soon.
All right, y'all.
YMC Podcast is out.
Is out.
Bye, guys.